Okay, so going to start from the dam and carefully walk the perimeter. It is warming up, so it's a time for creatures to be out getting some sun and warming up, especially your reptiles, because that's how they regulate their temperature, going in and out of sun and shade. And one misconception that I just spoke to a friend about is that snakes are out on really hot days. Well, that's true to a degree. When it's excessively hot, they are not out. They're actually taking cover from the heat as well, because they can get heat exhaustion just like we can. So they can't just lay out in the sun when it's really hot, because they will cook to death. They don't have a temperature gauge. So they're more likely to be in shaded areas when it's excessively hot, like today is going to be 39 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but anyway, I think it's close to 100. And yeah, they're going to be more active before it gets really hot, so as it's warming up and as it starts to cool down. So just saying. Some beautiful rocks here, love it. Yeah, so I'm just walking along the fence line, and Susanna, where are you, Bab? Where I can see you, Mum. Susanna, come, Bab. Hopefully Susanna's not going to dive for a snake if she sees one and try and grab it, but gotta just put it out there to the power greater than me. That's some stuff left from someone who was camping here previously. Yeah, so the plan today is, after I've just had a little bit of a recce, which I haven't done for a little while, I will come back and have another dip, collect the roo bones that I found by the dam, and put them with the other roo bones, because I'm going to use them for jewellery and for sculpture. And then I will... Oh, there's a roo there. Hey, baby! See if we can... There. Hopefully the camera's catching that. Hey, bud! Might be a female. Females can get to that size. That's an eastern grey. And could be a male. But yeah, they're going to be out getting some cool shade before it gets too hot. They're smarter than us. They don't need an app to tell them what the temperature is or is going to be. And yeah, they could go to the dam to cool off in the real heat, especially later this evening, because they are crepuscular. Crepuscular is dawn and dusk, and that's when they're most active. Good girl. Stay on the cleared path, please, baby. What can you see? Is there another roo there? Maybe. She might just be sticking nosing at the neighbours. They do have dogs too, because I hear the dogs. Oh, there's another roo in the distance. I've heard the there's a mob there just hopping across. I hope I can see them all. Yeah, I can see 1, 2 standing still. There was 2 hopping, or maybe 3. I can see one hopping towards me. Yeah, oh wow, there's a whole heap of them. Yeah, they're Susanna, don't come here. Don't you go out there. You come here. Yeah, she went through the fence line, so I've had to call her back. That's not good, Bab. Unless she came straight back. She hasn't seen roos before. So yeah, they're all hopping now. I'm hoping that the video is able to pick it up, even though they're so far away. God, look how many there are. Massive amount. Still coming another one. Yeah. So I mean, roos don't come up to attack you, but there's one still standing, still actually watching all the mob, making sure they're all together. So he's like tailing Charlie. Used to do tailing Charlie in the army when we were doing manoeuvres in training. But you stay here, don't you run off. That's the roos home, babe. Susanna. She's chasing a hare now. She's like, I'm loving this shit. Susanna. Yeah, so the roos are just there among the trees there, getting the shade from the heat. Yeah, so it's definitely not wise to approach or get too close to a roo. I only have ever done that when I've been doing an actual wildlife rescue, and they certainly can do you some damage. I've had 2 near misses with kangaroos during rescue on 2 separate occasions, and yeah, I've been chinned by one, just lightly. The large toe, the middle toe, scraped my chin, and on another occasion, one that kicked me sideways across my abdomen. But I had, it was winter, and I had a lot of clothes on, jumpers, layers, and come here. That's not our property. We're gonna close that fence off. So you stay here. She's just going through thinking it's ours. No, bub. No, here. Sit down. Stay. Look, what's this? I got a tennis ball. Get him. But yeah, they're just, hopefully you can capture. I'm capturing that. I can't see because the sunlight hitting the screen. But yeah, how gorgeous is that? Sit, babe. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Yeah, they're going to move on. So that is what they will do normally, as long as you keep your distance. If you get too close, then then they're going to defend themselves. I'm going to move away now because I don't want to be disturbing them. I've come to the end of the block here, and now I'll be walking across. So yeah, there is power here, but I'm doing no grid. I'll be doing solar power, and this is the property to the back. I've got a couple of containers here. Don't you go through there. Yeah, this is the sort of stuff that I'm actually going to be after to be using. I'm just going to kick that web. That's an orb weaver's web, and they're not venomous, but they have a painful bite. So I'm told. I've never been bitten, but one of my sisters was, and she said it was excruciating. So women tend to have a higher pain threshold than men because our bodies are designed to birth babies. Not that I've ever experienced birthing a baby, but anyway. Yeah, so look at all those eucalypt trees, beautiful. This is the property here. That's just the fence line there. I'm just going to go along the track here. This is the second ball I found, Susanna. Yeah, so roo scats along here because this is a path that they've obviously traversed. This will be their common, pathway that they use. I actually go through here. Beautiful, beautiful flowers, beautiful web. Look at that. Got a bit of a hole here. Not a burrow though. Bull ants, or little bull ants anyway. I'll have to look at this video and see how well it comes up, but just gorgeous. There's lots of bushy scrub because this block that my friend owns was used by the Rushworth Fire Brigade for burning off. So, and one of my veteran mates, used to be a fireman for Delp, and yeah, only just recently, sort of in the last couple of years, stopped doing that work. Susanna, how clear is that? Yeah, I can get through here. Yeah, so that's obviously, good girl, that's obviously there, Dan. You got a stick, Bab? There's plenty of them, which is great because I can use, there's another beautiful orb weaver web. Don't know if the sun's hitting it enough to be captured on video, but I don't want to disturb it if I don't have to, so I'll stick to the path here. There's another one again, they're just everywhere. I'll just kick just in case. Yep, there's part of a web anyway. I'll be like, bitch, I have to rebuild that now. That's a bit, where will I go? I'm going to go this way. More scats, another retrack. Can hear Susanna up ahead of me. Hope you're watching the ground and not just running mindlessly, Susanna. I'm going to go through here and come back, just watching where I put my feet, because that is a shaded area. Can't see properly. And yeah, back on the track. Thank you to all the Roos for providing these tracks for me. Not intentionally for me, but yeah. And yeah, we're back at the corner. You can see another web. Whoa! Hey, gorgeous! Look at you. I want to go around without. Yeah, there's no web there. Without disturbing. Now, I don't want to intentionally create any damage. You know, me just walking here creates damage, but anyway, and definitely having a dog does, but you know, it's that balance that I want to try and find with nature. Yeah, there's the dam. They've got a beautiful dam there and nice setup. They've got caravans and stuff. So the house, they've got a tank and infrastructure there, and the playground, obviously for kids. But come on, babe. Yeah, so just heading back along here now. This is the fence line. So yeah, quite a lot of scrubby trees, like small trees, because of the burning off. So it really leads to that rejuvenation. So the more you burn off, which is, you know, what they were doing as part of their firefighter training, and you know, for not just for new people, but you know, to continue getting informing themselves. And yeah, it would be really good to explore further, looking at what's coming up and what animals are present, and just keeping records, which is what I plan to do. So taking photo of species and bones and scats. There's more kangaroo scats. Yeah, just taking mindful notice and documentation of what is here, and you know, record any changes over time. You know, be a beautiful thing. So love the stones and the rocks, very little ones, but yeah, and all these branches are going to be great borders for my garden beds. And I do plan to start that, not this weekend though, because you know, I'm still establishing. So I'll just keep clearing. I want to keep clearing, like where I do pathways and stuff, just so that I've got a really good visual for where I'm placing my feet, just to keep safer. And today I'll be getting some more solar lights and just to line pathways where I will be walking, and then that way I can keep to the same tracks and not just walk everywhere and anywhere, and much prefer that than to just disturb and walk everywhere. And I will start by building the beds just straight on the ground with just the branches to show me where I want to put them and put some nice shapes in, I suppose. Probably relate them to the fauna and flora of the area. This is a gate and some more shade cloth. I moved the shade cloth to the tent today that I had, but yeah, there's some more. I'll grab that another time. Yeah, and I won't be worrying about any sides or anything on the garden beds. Just going to build the lasagna permaculture type bedding straight onto the ground, and just do that slowly, especially with this heat. Don't want to overexert, and be planting. Can plant some species in autumn, but the biggest planting time won't be another bone. Won't be until, and another golf ball. Won't be until spring, and so I've got plenty of time till September to work on it. There's some great branches there. Yeah, good girl, Beb. Even these smaller pebbles would be nice, smaller rocks to do garden beds. Yeah, so there's some slightly bigger rocks. And I'm coming into this cleared section here, which is where I usually enter from the car. So, can clear. On cooler days I can start clearing a track for the perimeter where exactly I want to walk, and just keep to that, and just keep getting familiar with this block and what's on it. So coming up to that section where the car is now. This is the path that I've cleared. Already. Neighbour's dam and house. Good girl, Bab. So I'm just going to head along the front fence line now and get back to the dam. I'll collect the rue bones that I've found and put them in the backpack and just take them back to the tent. It's my tyre trucks and the entrance gate. Just want to be really mindful as I walk here. Susanna? Stick with me, ma'am. We'll go in this tyre truck here. Animals are master camouflages. I don't want Susanna bitten or myself. So just being mindful and keeping an eye on her. Can't really not walk through this long grass at the moment. a lot of the time animals feel that vibration and they move away. But one species of snake has been known to actually come towards people, and that's the tiger snake, which is venomous. Pick up the rubbish. There's another bone. There's more in here. I might take the backpack off and put stuff in the backpack. There's the tent just up there, you can just see the peak of it. Hey baby doll. Hopefully we can get you bush smart. Hey, it's gonna be hard with being a puppy, eh? So I can see some more rib bones, and I'm gonna collect them. Some bits of rib, and oh, look at that. Leg bone. More spinal bones. And the grass here. And the rib. That'll do, those bits are broken up. Well, they might, no, they are broken. I was going to say they might even be phalanges, toe and finger. A bit there. Yeah. It's a stick. Spider biting me. Only a tiny little one. Come on, babe. Just gonna follow the tire tracks. But yeah, tigers are known to be extremely aggressive, even more aggressive than like a brown snake. And brown snake in Victoria is our most venomous snake. It's actually been moved to the second position as most venomous in Australia. Not because it actually is, but because it's so, what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's a general snake. It's found in lots of areas. There's a web there, so I'm going to go around, don't want to disturb it. But the taipans are we have two species of taipan, and they're our most venomous snakes. We've got the coastal and we've got the inland. So most people aren't going to come across the inland taipan in the northern regions of Australia, and it is extremely venomous. There is anti-venom, but you have to make sure you apply your first aid so that you can get to assistance. Otherwise, death is imminent, and can only take 20 minutes. And I mean, I suppose that depends on how much venom is injected, and I suppose how aggressive the snake is, how many bites you actually get, and how much venom is injected. But 20 minutes is the approximate that they give. So I'm back at the dam, and even if someone doesn't die from snake bite, people can lose limbs, etc. And if you're bit on the face, well, just going to say you're effed. So, just being really mindful. These are the other bones that I collected. So I'm going to just go for another dip now, and then head into Shepparton drop Susanna off at my friend's place in Kyabram and then go to Shep. Have a beautiful day.